Come on.
Today's video is in a place very close to my heart because it's where we lived for many years here in Los Angeles. It's an area centrally located called Miracle Mile. If you had told me that this would become one of the hottest places in town for tourism, I'm not sure I'd have believed. Most of the attractions were already here, but to the vast majority of tourists, they didn't seem to be as appealing as they are now. So, let me guide you through Miracle Mile from a former local. Woo! I'm now at La Brea Tar Pits, and this is something that has always fascinated me. I don't know how there are not a ton of people here every day. Well, I know, because it's not Instagrammable.
Whoa, that was a lot.
Anyways, this is natural history in the making. This looks like a regular lake, but this is actually a tar pit. And these are large asphalt deposits. A lot of organisms accumulated here. You know, over time they got buried 300 to 1,000 meters below the surface under extremely high pressure, and this turned the organic matter into oil. Over time, this trapped and preserved animals and plants here for the past 50,000 years, since the Ice Age. What do you smell?
Gas, petrol, something.
Yes, oil, very strong. That's all oil. You see those bubbles? That's oil coming to the surface. Or better, it's petroleum transformed into methane gas by bacteria that live here. This scene here is actually illustrating what happened. You see the animals? They
Got stuck.
Exactly, they got trapped over there.
A camel.
You know, it is very, very impressive. Imagine years and years of animals being trapped right here, decomposing. Sometimes you come here and there are archaeologists working. It is pretty cool, and everything that they find here goes to the museum. Look at that. It is a favorite for kids here. This kind of reminds me of quicksand.
Yeah.
Right? It's like the same concept.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something interesting here about the name. La Brea, tar pits, right? The word brea in Spanish means tar.
Yeah.
So what you actually say is like
La
tar
tar.
pits, tar
No,
pits.
the tar pits.
Huh?
The tartar pits.
Tartar.
But you know what tartar is?
Tartar, Russia.
No, fresh uncooked meat.
Oh yeah.
Cooked. Yeah.
I love your theories about language.
Yes. It works very good.
A very nice park here that you can come and spend the day.
Wow. This is huge.
Yes, all this here in the back is waiting to be studied. Wow, the world's most important Ice Age fossil dig and research site.
Drill pits dug different times. Animals that die within the sea, 20,000 years apart.
Wow.
It's been going on for ages.
This is the real La Brea, baby.
Yeah, the pit, the tar pit.
It really
Be careful.
exists.
Cuidado. Don't fall in.
Yeah.
Once you're in, you're stuck. I can't help you.
It really exists, not only on TV.
Not only on TV, on NBC. Be careful. You'll be a museum piece if you get stuck.
That is just one of the museums. There are about 6 or 7 in the area, 4 alone along this boulevard right here, which, by the way, is one of the most important in Los Angeles. This is Wilshire Boulevard. It goes all the way from downtown Los Angeles to Santa Monica over there, going through Beverly Hills. Almost 16 miles in total. Wilshire Boulevard is also the main street of Koreatown, is back there. And by the way, when it comes to ethnic communities like this, there are so many in LA. There is Chinatown, obviously, but there's also Little Tokyo, Little Osaka, Filipino Town, Little Armenia, Little India. The closest one here is Little Ethiopia. And this area here specifically is known as Miracle Mile. Let me quickly explain why this name. About 100 years ago, this area here was an unpaved farm road. There was a businessman who saw the potential here and decided developing as a commercial area to compete with downtown LA. Look at him over here, Mr. Ross. There's a homage to him. And he gave Wilshire various firsts, like the first left turn lanes, the first timed lights. These were the first in the United States that were later implemented in the rest of the country. And there's a lot of construction going on here. This will grow even more. Gordon used to work over here. This area became one of LA's most desirable areas, and because of this improbable rise to prominence, this was nicknamed Miracle Mile. Over the years, it lost importance as a business center, but guess what? It has now regained attention due to the several museums over here. It's even nicknamed the Museum Row. And having said that, look at this. We're just arriving at the next one. This is one of the prime spots for Instagram here. You'll always find people taking pictures. This is LACMA. It's the Los Angeles County Museum of Art, and it's the largest art museum in Western United States. These are actually all restored lamps.
Are they?
Mainly from downtown. Can't do that. Mainly from downtown LA.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, these are real lamps. And funny thing, the sculptor here, he was collecting all these lamps on his own, even
yeah?
before being commissioned for
And he didn't know what to do with it.
Exactly, yeah. These are all old street lamps, mainly from the 1920s and 30s, used here in Southern California.
It's cool that they have an outdoor area.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to have a little amphitheater. Some musicians here.
Look at this. It's really growing. New galleries, more art in 2024. Ta-da! Yeah! And across the street, this is Petersen Automotive Museum. This is one of the world's largest auto museums, now featuring the largest official Bond vehicle exhibit in the United States. But the new kid on the block is right here. This is the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures, or the Oscars Museum. It is brand new, opened in 2021. We spent a few hours inside, learned a lot, and I'll share the entire experience in the next video. It's bigger than what I thought. After the museum, we still had some energy left to go back to one of my favorite places in this neighborhood. After a 15-minute walk, you arrive at a very traditional place in this area here, the farmer's market, or better, the original farmer's market. What are you learning there?
This used to be a farm.
Yeah, this area here was full of farmers, right? And during the Depression, someone suggested it would be nice if they could come here and sell their produce directly to the people. The idea worked so well, everyone loved, and this is how it all started. In the beginning, people were selling directly from their cars, and now, look at this, they have permanent installations here. This is not a farmer's market that only happens once or twice a week. It's every day. This shop is celebrating 100 years, even older than the farmer's market itself. This is a really cool place for you to come, grab something to eat. This is so different compared to when we lived here, huh?
Yeah, quite a few stores have changed.
I think there's more seating area here too. Remember how hard it was to find a place to sit?
Could be, yes. You're on a Monday though, Tuesday.
Yeah, true. Oh wow, a waffle shop. Coffee in a waffle. Look at this, how cool. This is such a great idea. Wow, the size of these apples. Look at my hand next to them. It all started in 1934 with 18 vendors. They used to pay 50 cents a day in rent. They have more than 120 grocers, restaurants, and shops. And they claim it is the #1 tourist attraction in LA. Gilmore Gasoline. Oh, look at the gas station here. This was before there was a farmer's market. Not sure this is the original one, but looks nice. From the farmer's market, you arrive at one of the best malls in LA. This is the Grove. It's all interconnected.
I'ma need safety. Tell the op can't snake me.
Here they also have a parking lot. We came here walking. We left our car in the same place where we parked this morning. Keep watching because I'll explain why.
Stress don't faze me. I'm going. I keep it factual. I'm on sabbatical. I'm out in Central America. I need a
The difference between the farmer's market and the Grove is that here you find high-end shopping and dining.
to declare you couldn't pay me to care enough. I dare you to hate me supreme with the sound of the stereo. So turn it up loud when you hearing us. We live and it's good at
We're back here now at the farmer's market for a late lunch, simply because it's more informal. We like the vibe here.
The sun is down like 100 miles.
We came here to Trejo's Tacos, but instead of his tacos, I'm gonna try his quesadilla, chicken quesadilla. This restaurant is owned by actor Danny Trejo.
Jet black when I paint the town, only blue sheets when they pay me.
These are delicious. Look at the size of the quesadilla, and they have some generous pieces of meat inside. Look at this. Wow, it's really up there among the best quesadillas I've ever had.
I took a bite of that life and it tastes so exquisite. It feel like you do when you whip
Good.
it.
Spicy?
No.
Chin up for the kid, I'm not on no sin.
A little bit of spicy, baby. It is.
You need a sauce.
Why?
Otherwise, it's too bland.
That's how I like, baby.
No, it isn't.
Ain't nobody holding me big wave at your shoulder.
No, some places here close really early. Look at this. The restaurant shut down even before I finished eating.
Ice cold with it, no fleece. I'ma need safety. Tell the op can't snake me. Ray gun off safe.
Gotta be brave over here.
No taste.
Yeah, that's a big boulder. Come on, come on. Wow, look at this. I'm gonna do the same thing. Do you miss your former workplace?
No.
Now, let me give you the tip of the day, and it's about parking. You can find parking here at La Brea Tar Pits or at the museums, but it's gonna cost you like $15 to $21 for the day. We only paid $7 to be here between 8 and 5. There's an app called Spot Hero. You can go there and it shows all the available parking spaces in commercial buildings as well. We did it this morning on the way to Miracle Mile, and we got this place right here. We parked basically in front of La Brea Tar Pits, and we walked everything. This is not sponsored, just want to share because it's gonna save you some money. And this works in many places and many cities.